Hello, this is Segallion again, and this is game 2 of a best of 3 between me and Overcyn. Now, two things I need to work on in my casts. One, I need to stop saying a lot. So, yeah, I'll try to keep that in mind. And two, I like to move the map around by sending my mouse pointer uh, to the edges of the screen, but I noticed that that could be a little disturbing for the viewers here. So I'm going to try and move the screen via the middle mouse button. Anyway, here we are on Polar Knight. This is me, Segallion, the orange Zerg in the bottom, and my opponent is Overcyn up in the top position. Polar Knight is a pretty short map. The overlords here the scouting overlord in ZVZ can get to the opponent's base before the queen comes out in almost all builds except like the anything before 10 pull, and even before 10 pull I don't think you really get a queen that early. So I think 10 pull is the earliest pull you can get and still start a queen right afterwards. So if you notice, I've changed up my build order a little bit. I'm going for a 15 pool into a 16 hatch, and this is pretty conservative macro play for ZVZ. Now my opponent here, he has gone for 14 gas, 13 pool, which says that he wants early speed again, and later on you'll see that he goes for the speedling all in again, but I don't know this, of course. I don't know this yet, but I will soon because my scouting lord is coming toward his base. So this is the benefit of sending my scouting lord directly to his main while he sent his scout lord to my natural. He does see that I started my natural hatch at around the time of a standard 15 pool 16 hatch build. So as you can see, he follows up with an expansion of his own. He starts his hatch there, and this is the point where I see, okay, I looked at his gas and he's mined 100 gas already, but I need to see the follow-up here. Okay, is he continuing to mine gas or not? I click on it and nope, he's not continuing to mine gas. So this gives me alarm bells here saying, okay, he's doing the speedling all in again. Well, so the first thing I do with my first 50 gas is I decide to get Baneling Nest first before speed, because I know I'm going to be defensive and I know I'm going to need Banelings to hold off his mass speedling all in. I will start speed, of course, once I do get 100 gas, and by the time my Baneling Nest finishes, then I should have enough gas for one, maybe two Banelings. So I have my queen here, starting another queen at my natural and one at my main. So 3 queens total because I'm going to be defensive, and having the extra queens really helps. I'm sending a pair of scouting lings to my opponent's base in order to see what he is doing, just to make sure that he is doing a speedling all in. Well, from the observer point of view, you see he's still not mining gas. He has 16 drones at his main and absolutely no drones at his natural. Now, if I wanted to, I could have sent my scouting zerglings into the natural, see that there's no drones here, and know, okay, he's going all in. So, of course, I'm already ready for this. I got my one Baneling here, another Baneling morphing. I have the follow-up slow lings here, and there goes one Baneling, which does I think a pretty good job scaring him away. Well, this other one also does a good job scaring him away. And you notice now he's kind of stuck here, wondering what to do here. He tries to send in a single link to detonate it, but I'm not going to let that happen. And he's forced to retreat right now. Now, unfortunately, I've got a lot of lings here, more than what he has, and you notice that he's starting to mine gas again. Now, this early layer starting I kind of wonder. I don't think this is the best decision from him, because whatever he's planning on doing, I don't think he's going to have enough gas for it. What I usually like to do is go like 3 gases first, and then start the layer, or I would just mine more minerals and then build more links in order to keep up the pressure. Well, you see now he's gone defensive. He's got 2 evolution chambers and a spine crawler here to kind of wall off my counterattack, which is right here. Now, I know I test the waters here. I see, okay, you know, he doesn't have too many lings and he's trying to be defensive, so why don't I just kind of force my way through? And thus far, it seems to be working. Right now, he's responding by building 26 lings in order to deal with this, which I consider to be mission accomplished. Even though this attack really didn't kill any drones or nothing, I did make him overproduce on lings, and I'm perfectly safe because I've got some banelings here, and once my zerglings get back, I can use my banelings to scare off his zerglings. So this is kind of a tense moment for me. Those are pretty good detonations on my part, and with that, my spine crawler and the fact that he lost most of his lings in the forward position there, I'm feeling pretty safe, and I can go for I can pretty much go for my lair, which I already did a while ago. But you notice that my opponent Overcyn, he's already started his spire, and he's just starting his other gases. Now, this is going to haunt him later on, because he's going to find himself very gas starved. And you notice he only has 200 gas here. His spire is almost done, but the timing of these gases really did not lend itself well to this early spire. So once it finishes, he's only going to be able to make 3 mutalisks, maybe 4 in a little bit. He could build a ton more lings if he had a macro hatch, or if he was a little better on his injects. But I think that's kind of hindsight here. Anyway, I'm starting my spire here because I know that I got pretty good saturation in my main and my natural. You see, I could have 4 more drones here, which I think I already built. Yep, I just started, well, 2 drones here, and I start my 3rd here. This is kind of a risk, but I think it's a pretty good risk worth taking. Even then, I think I decided that I need more. I think I'm more defense here. So meanwhile, I'm sending in my overseer to see what is going on, and I see, oh wow, he's got the spire already. That's pretty quick. So now I gotta start building sport crawlers all over the place. Here's the first sport crawler. Here's the second one here, and this should be good enough to hold off his mutas until my mutas can come up. Meanwhile, I'm applying pressure once again to his natural, mainly to keep his mutas from being at my base. I could throw away these lanes, that's not a problem. I take a look, like maybe pick off a drone here and there, but now I see, okay, he's got his mutas, but I'm countering with 10 mutas of my own, plus my 3rd has already started. You notice, okay, so you notice before my hatchery and my 3rd even completed, I had my overlord here pooping creep here, so I can put my spine crawlers and my sport crawler into position. Well, I don't think this was really necessary, but fortunately for me, I have my 10 mutas coming out before his mutas can do any damage at my 3rd. And now that I've got my 2 spines and my spore at my 3rd, now I'm feeling relatively safe. I finally transfer some drones over here in order to get the gas, because when it becomes muta on muta, the whole name of the game is a race to the gas. And I think he notices that I won this race to the gas, and he says GG here, because he knows that he cannot compete here. So this is a really good game. I think uh, in this game, unlike the last one, I go for a standard macro opening where he goes for his early speedling all in. Uh, Once that didn't work, then he started mining and got his spire a little too early, and I think a little bit of imbalance in the resources. Well, wow, 1,700 minerals versus 200 gas. Yeah, he was incredibly gas starved. So uh, I think a little better feel for the game, and he might have been able to time that spire by right. Uh, in any case, I still think this is a pretty good game, and hope you enjoyed my cast. This is Segallion signing out. Please stay tuned for Game 3.